There we go. Cesar, here's your one question for the evening. Yeah. Are you sitting down? Cesar, do you support the repeal of the new health care law, the Affordable Care Act? Why or why not?
All right, well, good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for being here tonight. I wanna thank Pam and Alex for allowing me to speak here in front of you tonight. And maybe I should stand so that we can make a better eye contact. But that's a question that I think is very easy to answer. You know, and the answer is yes. I will vote to repeal Obamacare, and the reason is very simple. I believe in free markets, and I believe in competition is what drives down costs. You know, the Affordable Health Care Act it's a serious threat to individual freedoms here in America. You know, what the Supreme Court did in order to uphold the mandate that forces you to purchase a service or a product that's dictated by the federal government, I think that's a serious damage to limited government. And I think it's really an atrocity that this thing got passed by the Congress. And, you know, the Affordable Health Care Act is going to drive up taxes, drive up costs, increase spending. It's going to destroy the patient-doctor relationship. It's going to trample religious liberties. And it's going to expand the role of government in our daily lives. So the answer to that is very easy. But here's what I'm going to say. When I'm walking around the district, when I'm talking to people, a lot of people do not understand what's going on with this law. It's 2,700 pages. You ask doctors, you ask individuals, they don't know what's going on, which is very scary. But let me tell you, the issues that people are asking me about when I'm on the streets is how do they get back to work, and how do they get out of this credit mess that they got themselves into. So those are the top issues that they're asking me when I'm speaking to them, and I have a solution for that. You know, we know that the government has bailed out the Wall Street, the banks, the auto industry, but they forgot to bail out the American people. And what I'm proposing is a credit score restoration act, because you know many people in our district were impacted by this the foreclosure crisis. And when people want to go back and take advantage of all these new these low interest rates, they can't, because their credit score is shot for 7 to 10, 15 years in some cases. So we want to make sure that we help the regular people in our district, regular Americans that unfortunately lost their jobs, lost their home, and their credit shot. Let's give them 2 to 3 years so they can recover, so they can actually take advantage of the opportunities out there with the low interest rates, so they can actually start spending in this economy. And also, as we know, jobs is very important. There's 3.7 million jobs out there right now. They're high-tech jobs. I'm a technology expert, and they're manufacturing jobs. Unfortunately, a lot of these people do not have the education to fill those jobs. So what do we have to do? We have to bring people from India and China and other countries to fill some of these jobs. What I'm proposing is a skill gap program where we actually, believe it or not, this might sound crazy, we train high school students to go into some of these technology fields. Again, as a technology professional, I want to encourage kids to actually study engineering, technology, math, and sciences, so that when they're out of high school, they can either have a certified level diploma that can actually work in the industry, or work with some of these 2-year colleges or 4-year colleges, so that they're only there for just 2 years, and actually fill some of these jobs that we need, so that we can actually create jobs here at home instead of having them come in from other parts of the world. That's very simple. I mean, that is very simple. How do we encourage, and most politicians will tell you that education is very important, but nothing ever gets done. I remember going to college a couple of years ago here locally, and most of the people that were in class were from Asia, studying computer science and engineering. So we want to encourage people to actually, Americans, to study here, to stay here, and to actually help bring the economy back. And that's some of the simple things that we can actually implement as we get into Congress. I'm asking for your vote. I'm asking for your support. I am your candidate for District 21, House of Representatives. I'm running against Ted Deutsch, and believe it or not, the Heritage Foundation put out a list of the most liberal Democrats in Congress, and Ted Deutsch happens to be more liberal than Debbie Wasserman Schultz, unbeknownst to me. It's amazing. So there's no choice other than a conservative choice. Cesar Henao, please call your friends. Please tell them about our campaign. We're an independent conservative campaign. I'm your candidate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cesar.